Welcome to the More Love, More Life podcast. Today, we got Mr. Morgan. We're talking about the complexity of life, the path we chose, right or wrong. But he's going to lead us down his history, his life story. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing fine, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I ain't seen you in what?
20 years?
Man. It's good seeing you, baby.
All the time, bro. You know, all the time.
Man, it's good, boy. You know what, bro? I want to do this interview with you because I know the life you had been tough. I feel responsible for the path you chose. Somebody taught us all. But if we'd have grown up in different areas, different environment, we'd have had a different path. But now that we here and we walk this path, it's time for us to reach back and help the others. And that's why you're here to tell your story, because God led you on a journey. That journey, those wounds that you receive, it's now your wisdom, bro. And I want you to tell the people the wisdom you learned, the right and wrong. And we can't regret nothing.
Right.
Tell me where you came from. What was your family like?
You know, my family was poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, really poor. You know what I'm saying? Food stamps, roaches, no car. You know what I'm saying? Things that the family that I lived with. You know what I'm saying? My family had money, but where I was, the person that I was with my mama and all that, we was poor. You know what I'm saying? We was poor, so I gotta take you way back to the 70s.
Take me.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when the gang stuff first broke out, you know what I'm saying? When it was really, everybody was getting their identity and all that stuff. I lived on Colden in between Hoover and Vermont.
Wow. That was the battle zone.
Headquarters.
Sherm Alley.
Exactly. So, exactly. I'm from Sherm Alley, bro.
Wow.
I'm from Sherm Alley, y'all. You know, my cousin and them, they was getting involved in that stuff. I really didn't understand it. I used to see a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, you know, blue and, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, they be going crazy and stuff was always happening. It was like normal for me as a child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you have a father in the house?
Well, my father was in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? No, I wasn't no father. It was just me, my mom's, you know what I'm saying, my sisters.
So you grew up without a dad?
I ain't gonna say I grew up. I ain't gonna give my dad that charge because he did enter my life and he was effective in my life. And a lot of things that he taught me, I still remember them today, bro. Unfortunately for me, I'm just starting to implement them. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to, like, use what my dad, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm starting to learn how to utilize it, how to utilize the information that I was given. You know what I'm saying? So, but, yeah, it was like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen what mostly everybody else seen.
Well, tell me, let's go back to your father. Was your father part of the prison system?
Right. Yeah, thank you.
Did he go to prison?
Nah, my pops wasn't no criminal or nothing like that.
What was his life?
You know what
What
I'm saying?
did he do?
He was a business owner. You know what I'm saying? He owned his business. You know what I'm saying? He owned houses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Him and your mom separated?
Okay, when she was pregnant with me, he went to Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get a chance to meet him until I was 7.
Wow.
And she had such a dislike for him, for she felt like when he went to the war or to Vietnam, you know what I'm saying, he like kind of like cut her off. So she didn't even want him to see me. You know what I'm saying? So I was, you know what I'm saying, I didn't get a chance to see my father like that. But when in 70, I was living in the Nixon Gardens, and it was 77. And he came, you You know what I'm saying? Took me shopping, bought me clothes, you know, and he wanted to take me. She was like, no, basically, you lucky I'm allowing you to sing. You ain't been here. You know what I'm saying? So he left, and you know what I'm saying? Contact was disrupted, and you know.
Okay, but let's go back. That's when I say have with a father in the home, because what you hit on was something deep. From that 0 to 7 as a child is when we form, when we get our beliefs, our thoughts, because we are watching the world and we paying attention, not with logic, but we seeing how a person respond, and our feelings is picking up what we see. So to be 0 to 7 and not have that man in your life, you didn't have a father to imitate.
Well, you know, my father was the gang members.
Exactly.
Those was okay. I see where you're going. Right. Thank you. You know, I was like, just you know me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine a young version, a 7-year-old me, is still the same.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Still with the same mentality. You know what I'm saying? And you know, at that point when I was living in the Nixon Gardens, I was loved by everybody. I was loved. I was really taken care of, and that's who took care of me.
Mm. I want to hit on that when you finish.
Yeah, and you know, I could bring up a lot of those dudes' names. I know a lot of those dudes from back in the days. You know what I'm saying? And they all loved me, man. You know what I'm saying? Buy me clothes, and they took care of me. They was my my
people, your
yeah,
father,
your
surrounding, your
took,
group.
You know how they say it take a village to raise a child or something like that?
Right.
They did that with me. You know what I'm saying?
I got it, but now that's what I want to hit on. Because that's the point of this game banging. It's not about hate.
Nah.
It's about what you just said. That person is looking for love. Your love came from the gang member. So now when you got love from that gang, you will give your life to them to please your hood. That's why we are gang bangers. Because we're looking for a tribe. The tribe, the love that you received, made you say, I got your back. That's what we got to stop. That's what we got to give our children, the children in the hood, something else to grab onto. Because if you'd have been able to grab onto, if I'd have been able to grab onto the man that was running Walmart, where would our love be? Where would our loyalty be? It'll be there. The system now took control of that, knowing if these kids don't have a father, they're going to reach out for love. When they reach out for love, they're going to prove their unity to that group. That group is going to send them to, we're going to build this prison system. Because that anger that they learning is going to send them to this prison system. We're going to profit off of it. This is what we're showing. It's a system that's been set up, designed on us not receiving the love from a family unit, and we going out and we looking for that love. And that love is the gang member. Everybody loved the hood, but we're not realizing why we loving the hood. Because we all are branching together as one. I now found my tribe, and that tribe has took our life. That's what this is about, bro. We got to see where our life was taken. Now reverse it. So when we blaming that kid, if we know where we came from, we know how to help him. Because what we know he looking for is love. And then when we see him and talk to him, what do we come with? Man, you should do this. We're not coming with love. The gang member coming with love when you came to us. We came with love.
Most definitely.
Now, the program wasn't about you. It happened to you. It happened to me. It happened to the next dude. The cycle keep repeating it. It's time for us to break this cycle. It's time for us to teach the kids. Go get an education. Reach out and learn something more. Find a different tribe. But we have to give out love, bro. And that's why we went through what we went through. Because now we know. When that man come to you just lost and he's looking for that family unit, let me give him the real love. Let me guide him. Let me make his life better. Because this system and our kids now are coming from what we put out. From what we put out. And they trying to please us. We have to change it, bro. And you have a big part in this because you're telling your story. But I want to pick the story apart and show you what that did to us.
Right.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, you know, just, bro, I did a lot of moving around as a child. You know what I'm saying? And
House to house.
yeah, house to house. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the foster system. You know what I'm saying? And the foster people treated me wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Really, right to this day, they family is my family. They consider me as brother and nephew and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so of course, you know what I'm saying? You see the little neighborhood kid, I'm still bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm still stealing. I'm still fighting every day. Anybody want to fight, we can fight and do all that. You know what I'm saying? And the same love I got in the projects, I got in Compton. When I moved on in Compton, I went to the foster home. I was in the hospital, and the family, Mr. and Mrs. Millender, came and got me out the foster home and took me and made me their foster kid at their house. You know, gave me a home, put me in school, and did all that.
Right.
You know, but that area is 120 between Willowbrook and Mona. That's Mona Park neighborhood. So I also know, like I know the bounty hunters, I know all the Mona Parks, the Chi ones. You know what I'm saying? They know who I am too. You know, and I got to experience these different organizations, bro. You know what I'm saying? These people, they was organized, but you know, of course, negativity is what they was all about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it was good, bro.
Now, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Let's reverse your life. Let's start it over. Say you grew up in a life, family, mama, father, brother, sister, stable environment, a school to go to, love coming in the house, daddy taught you to go work, mama took care of you, showed you what love was. They taught you how to regulate your emotions, how to live more than just anger, how to go prove yourself to the world by showing them through your heart. Would you be living the life you living now?
No.
That's the point I'm getting to. We glorify where we've been because we don't want to disrespect where we came from. But that's what everybody doing. And if people don't wake up, we can't change it. But if we look at the other side and realize, if this was my life, I would be the doctor. I would be the businessman. I would have never seen the prison system. But my surrounding, which I love, why? Because I was looking for love. It's what shaped me. So when you walk into the prison system, you're proving yourself again through love, through your homie. That's my homeboy. Don't bother him. But with all that said and done, let's look at the systemic of the system. Who are we fighting? Black on black. And then we go out here and say Black Lives Matter. But everybody you just named is black. So what if all these black people stood up and said, we're going to stop harming each other. We're going to pick up the books. We're going to study. We're going to start opening and supporting our people in business. Where will we be as a black race? And that's what the people don't want us to see. Because if we stood up, Hoovers, 60, Divin Lane, Inglewood family, every gang, and said, we stopping this killing. We're going to love our people. Do you see the power we would have? So we already got an organization. Bring that organization together as love. And let's fill this park up with black men saying, whatever happened to us before, I forgive you. Because it wasn't you. It was the programming of the system that programmed your mind to hate yourself, to go look at and search for a black man that looks like you, walks like you, talks like you, and kill him. You don't see how the system came and said, I got you. And then I'm going to send him to the graveyard, and I'm going to send you to the prison system. Which, again, is not owned by us. But we supporting it. We 14% of this country. But we 35% of the prison system. Bro, this has to change. I understand what you're saying. And I love what you're saying. Because you showing the love that you had for the hood. That you have for the hood. That you gave your life for. And your father gave his life to the war. He may have came home, but he gave his energy to the war. That 7 years he was gone was a crucial point in your life. That's all we're trying to show the world, bro. It's time for us to stand up as one, as together, and say, okay, we're going to turn this negativity into positivity. If we could walk hand in hand without any animosity toward my black brother, then the world got to respect us.
Yeah, I think, we got to, I feel that me, you know what I'm saying, I can speak for myself, you know what I'm saying, because it starts with me.
Right.
But we got to put something else for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? That if we could stop killing each other, you know what I'm saying, that's a start. That's a big start. That's a major start. But these kids is growing up and they glorifying this lifestyle, bro. And they need to see something else from the community, the guys in the community. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to want to be like it. They're going to want to be like them with whatever they do. If everybody playing football, if everybody playing basketball, they're going to want to do that. You know, let's have faith. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy. You know, but let's have faith that everything going to be all right, because some people going to put their guns down and some not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them going to have attitudes and mad about it, but you know what I'm saying? There's going to be a percentage of us that, we're not living like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to live like that. So I grew up thinking that's what I was created for. That's all I ever seen. I wasn't never taken nowhere, I was never shown that. You know what I'm saying? I barely got Christmas gifts. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? Down that way. The most important thing, bro, is the love. That, you know what I'm saying? I can choose not to gangbang, but I'm going to always be a part of Hoover Street, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Hoover Street ain't got to necessarily mean go kill nobody. My dream always, it's like I kind of I could look into the future and I could see, this is not going to last. You know what I'm saying? I would see my homeboys put on 3-piece suits. Look like you look today. You know what I'm saying? Go open up, getting bank loans and, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of your family and doing things and living, man. You know what I'm saying? We cursed as a people. We cursed. And when I speak about my alcoholism, bro, it's a family curse. You know what I'm saying? So it's deeply embedded in me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ever know. I've ever known. You know what I'm saying? they gave me an identity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and when I officially became a Hoover, that just took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, I seen a lot of bad things, man. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I didn't hear about these things, bro. I was literally actually there. You know what I'm saying? I seen people dead. My loved ones on the ground, dead. You know what I'm saying? You know, so the animosity, bro, was there. I was trained for war. You know what I'm saying? I didn't join, you know, some people join gangs and stuff. They join them for the females. You know, everybody look up to you. You know what I'm saying? Or to be a drug dealer, to sell dope or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been no drug dealer, homie. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying, bro, I was there and I seen it. I seen the destruction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what kind of, you know, what kind of person would I be to want to see these kids continue to grow up through that? You know what I'm saying? I thought when they came out with the 3 strikes, okay, this is the end of it. No, it's like it turned up. You know what I'm saying? And some kind of way, we got to learn how to love each other, bro. And we have so much in common. You know what I'm saying? Every gang got a Crip Mac. Every gang got a Baby Jap or 4 Extra or these other guys or whoever. Every gang got them. Hoover got too many of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I trip off of the dudes who know better. And that ain't even you. I just, you know, in our older days, I just like look back and reminisce. And I'm like, even back then, bro, you know what I'm saying? You too old to be carrying on with these kids. No, I'm not finna get involved in all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I spent my whole life consistently every day. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right.
Over down in 40 years.
40 years.
I watched this generation pass away. The new generation came, I went with them. I watched that generation pass away. New generation, another generation came after them. I did the thing with them. So I got experience. I got a history. What do I have to offer? What is my worth? Because
what is your worth?
My worth, bro, is to change things, to bring about change, bro. To not change things, but to show that change is possible. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, you know, I'm not going to glorify it and, you know, like it's been fun, bro. In the words of Tiny Moo.
That's beautiful, bro. Let me get one last thing before we wrap this up.
Okay.
We'll come back on another one, part 2.
All right.
But you said something I heard you say before. You've been rapping your whole life. I heard you in an interview say, God told you, if you want to make it in rap, you got to change this to positivity. So to end that, we're going to end this with positivity. You tell the audience, what do more love mean to you?
Well, it's hard to imagine all the Lord prepared for me. When I die and go to heaven, it'll all be there for me. Can't wait to get to heaven because I know it's better there. It's corrosion and moths here, stored treasures there. Come with me through the narrow gate, the other one is broad. I'm under God's grace because cursed is the law. Religion like ice in the sun. When it thaw, I'm adopted. I'm an heir to all the promises of God.
Come on. Oh, baby. We're gonna end it right there. You brought me to tears with that, baby. Man. We're gonna sign out with that. More love, more life. Wow.